fair warning, this is the first podcast. This podcast happened completely out of the blue. 3 very old friends shooting the shit. Language warning. It's a Christmas do. We've had a few brewskis. We're hanging out. If you're not keen on strong language, just hop over this one, alright? If you're around for stories, interesting stuff, our car history, and a lot of laughs, then yeah, please do join us. Welcome to the Hot Air Intake Podcast.
Oh, Rob with the shake. I actually. Hello, welcome to the Hot Air Intake Podcast, the podcast where me, Rob, and Farmboy have had a Christmas do and decided to do a podcast for the first time. It's gonna fucking stink.
And we're here.
I hope you guys like the dry ice effect we've got going on here. That took so much planning. What we did was had a barbecue on the inside of the building, which we all assured each other the entire time it was happening was going to be fine.
Who are we? What do we do?
My name's Kyle. I don't do a lot. My name's Kyle and I run Skyrocket Automotive, which is the channel you're watching this on, and I tend to break them, repair cars and then break them again. Speaking of which, Farmboy, how's the Impian?
She made it here in the room.
Yeah, she made it here, she's fine. Heater works.
Great.
This time of year.
Aircon's still cold.
I was going to say, we checked the aircon, but we didn't check the heater.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, thankfully the heater does work.
That's good.
As long as it goes cold, she's fine.
No, she's shooting, she's good. She's
Nice.
good.
Any problems thus far?
Random misfire yesterday morning, but
Fair.
sticking the foot down seemed to work.
These things do happen.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, a bit of catch up. Yeah.
We still don't know where the red line is, and that's a problem. You need to find where that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I drive it like a bit of a... But I haven't done it that much.
I suppose if you're going from Abingdon to wherever it is you work, it's not that far away, is it?
Well, it's a half-hour drive, but it's all like wiggly, windy back roads.
Slow.
I mean, have you ever tried getting above like 30 mile an hour going past Whitman Clumps?
No.
Yeah.
That fart fucking stinks.
Oh, no.
Sorry, boys.
This is going to go really well.
Anyway, yeah, so Farmboy has Farmboy's Railway.
Yes.
I like trains.
He likes trains.
Which is ironic, actually, because you're moving away from Farm Boy, and you might just become Train Boy.
Oh no.
Train Boy's Farmway.
No. This guy's going to Wales, I don't go to Joe's farm, and I.
Yeah. Ruppy T is probably the most enigmatic among us.
Hi, everybody.
The famous Saturday Club making a coffee is Ruppy T. The microwave.
Yes. The kettle.
The kettle.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I can't remember what I call him now.
No.
Ken Tettle, I'm pretty sure I call him.
Yeah. And the beer fridge.
And the beer fridge.
Because he was like the holder of my cold boys forever, and then I realised that me drinking beer alone in the garage is probably not ideal. So
yeah. What kind of fucking sad act to do that?
Basically, what we're doing at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that at all.
I just like to jump in and out on the live stream. Turn up at the beginning and then turn up at the end.
Shit stir a little bit.
Yeah.
Head off.
Turn up a bit rude and then go back to getting really drunk on a Friday or a Thursday.
On a school night?
What's a school night? Kids.
Yeah, fair. There's a case for it. What are you currently dailying?
So, this is the odd thing though, isn't it, about like our friendship group? Like I'm the one that's got like the modern stuff that has to do like prim and proper work bullshit, but actually at heart, I'm the guy that used to run a £350 Nissan Almera for a year.
Vera the Almera.
God rest her soul.
You've had some fucking proper clangers over the years,
Oh
man.
my god.
You had Vera.
To be honest with you, most of the shit I've had is since I've known you.
Do you
I'll have to bleep that out.
Can't be held responsible for that.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from here.
Oh, I see how it is.
The cars that I've had.
It's all tough.
I see how it is. Right, so you boys desperately need a daily and I sort you out, and then when they're a clanker, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Profile
gotcha.
not Clanker. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Give it time.
Yeah.
The Proton is Alan 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
If I'm with an Astra called Alan that I love dearly.
Alan was glorious.
Please tell the story about the wheels.
So
Please tell the wheel story.
Alan failed an MOT for 2 rear tyres. So instead of getting 2 rear tyres done,
You pig. You pig.
my auntie was scrapping hers. So I just swapped the wheels over. So I had 2 alloys on the front, then 2 Steelies with hubcaps on the back.
Just at the front party of the rear.
But then what happened? Because the plan was that you were going to get tyres put on your correct wheels. And what happened in the interim, farm boy?
She scrapped the Astra and I lost the alloys.
Hate to see it.
So the rest of Alan's short life was spent on a pair of Steelies and a pair of alloys.
You are
It was a look.
some kind of man.
It was a look, alright?
He's the sort of bloke who'd tip out an oil filter then put it back on.
Yeah.
What I should have done.
No expense spared.
What I should have done is put 2 alloys on one side, 2 steels on the other, so you couldn't tell. Looking
That's
at one
exactly
side
what you
down.
should have done.
It's completely against my religion. It's so bad. I think like
We got the three extremes of a triangle here.
it's really bad.
That's not a triangle, that's a U.
We've got the 3 extremes to the U, which happens to have 4 corners, but there's 3 extremes to them. We've got Mr. fucking, look at Mr. Tyres over here, legal tread.
Yeah, no, I've got legal tread. I buy my own tyres. Like,
Service history.
yeah, I've got yeah. But it's not always been that way.
To be fair, the Proton's the first car I've had that's actually got a service history.
You've got Mr. fucking alloy wheels at the front, steel wheels at the back. And Mr. head gasket went about 4,000 miles ago. Still driving it because I can't be asked to put a clutch in the car that's going to replace it. Because that was also my daily that got parked up because it needed a clutch.
Yours is good if it's got wheels. Like
Yeah.
if it's going to drive, it's driving.
Yeah.
I think that's acceptable. Oh no.
That's a tooth.
No. You can't do that.
Okay.
This will be
Can, mate, I just fucking did.
podcast, episode 1 of 1. No more. I can't. It's against where I am. No.
Listen, it's not intentional.
No.
Yeah, no. We've all come from running around with
Yeah, oh my
shitters.
God! So interesting story time, brothers. So I met Kyle.
Yep. At Halfords.
At Halfords in Didcot, trying to buy paint for a Mark 1 Sirocco.
Yep. Fucking hell.
10 years ago? 10 years ago now.
More.
12.
12? Yeah.
When did I leave? When did I leave? No. I left Halfords
More than that, mate.
I left Halfords in 2014.
11 years ago.
So I left in 2014, but I was there for a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
12,
Definitely
probably 12.
longer than that, because I've just got out of a 10 year, and I knew you before her.
God rest her soul. Is it 11 years or 12 years?
It's got to be 12 at least.
So I turned up in Didcot Halfords looking for spray paint for a Scirocco. Happened to park next to a white one in the car park. Walk in, man has stood at Trade Centre. I'm furious about the fact we've got to buy paint, and
You said the word Rocco and I said Mark 1 or Mark 2. And then you said, is that your white one in the car park? And we've been close friends ever since.
we bought the interior. You had some interior for sale.
Oh, don't get me started on the fucking driver's seat.
We bought we needed the driver's seat at the time
Rip.
for the car.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, ours had, yours hadn't. And yeah, that was to be fair, that was our main strike up point on friendship, I feel, because I bought the seat off you and you went, do you want me to fit it for you? As if you already knew I'm never going to fit it in my life. And I was like, absolutely. I couldn't believe my luck.
Probably time for you to whip out your credentials here. And what's your main nickname, Rob?
So from my friendship group, family, and everybody that knows me calls me Arrive and Drive. Because that's what I do. But that's me.
That's you. You drive them.
That's what I do.
See, I don't like driving them.
Yeah. So we like the perfect. To be fair, it's like the Bermuda Triangle of cars, isn't it? When you think of it that way.
Yeah.
You don't like driving them. You drive them because you got to drive them, and I like to drive the tits off them.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's kind of a spectrum in both directions.
Yeah,
like
we are the spectrum.
driving talent, mechanical abilities.
It is the yin to its own yang.
Really, I'm the middle ground. I don't know. There's jobs that I will just do myself, and then there's others where
You're the middle of the Venn diagram. What's wrong with that?
Why, mate? Like you're in the middle. Yeah, no. Whereas everything that goes wrong with stuff that comes out, I'm like, I need your help.
Kyle, the bulb's gone out.
No. Credit where credit's due. I did the bulbs on Carolyn's Golf. Third time lucky. But they work. They work.
Yeah.
Hit the left-hand side's brighter than the right-hand side. Who knew? I didn't buy 2 bulbs.
Is one bulb older than the other?
Yes, it is.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I said. I was
You're going to get that on these big jobs.
have it all. Go to Halford. Stuff in it for you with that charge.
That's it.
It's free at home.
It's a project.
My lunch break. I had things to do, but that's what I did.
No, that's fair. That's completely fair.
Yeah, no. It's a very bizarre. Our friendship is wild, the three of us.
Yeah.
But we are together equally idiotic together.
The word I was going to go for, but I couldn't say the word I was going to go for.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't put the three of us together out of a crowd.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
I mean, especially day to day. I mean, you're probably asleep when we're at work, aren't you? Or are you at work?
I don't sleep anymore.
No, Farmo doesn't sleep.
So, I mean, I've literally just been prescribed sleeping pills because I can't sleep.
Oh, you want to drink my beer, then?
But day to day. Fuck's sake.
The day to day.
Yeah, day to day, you wouldn't put us together, and yet here are we three cunts with a Bonnie Tyler style smoke show because the three of us thought it'd be a great idea to have a barbecue indoors.
Bonnie Tyler's on point because you listened to Bonnie Tyler picking him up earlier.
Oh, yeah.
But it was Bonnie Tyler, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
Total eclipse of the shark.
When does a shark become a shit?
Around the time that you commit. There's a bit of poetry there.
Wipes.
When does a shark become a shit? Around the time that you commit.
That's the tagline. Get that on the sticker.
I think put that on a t-shirt. Get that on gum, as the Zoomers like to say.
Get it on Shopify. It is very bizarre, but I think it's fucking brilliant. Like, we've all been around, haven't we, for a period of time?
Yeah.
Where...
Well, it all started off in Kyle's garage, didn't it?
Oh my god, yeah.
The Grag.
Yeah, what would you class this as? This is HQ? Big Grag?
This is Big Grag.
Big Grag.
This is ultimately what I was doing in the Grag, but with more headroom.
What's right?
And the cars aren't in the rain this time.
No, they're not. No.
The Grag was more a place to keep tools and smoke while it rained.
Yeah. But you also had, when the door's open, you had that tiny little bit of shelter.
Yeah.
The door overlaps the bonnet, so you didn't quite get wet.
And then the cable snapped and that stopped happening. Yeah. You had to open it all the way or it'd fall on you.
Yeah.
And then I fixed the cable and the cable snapped again and I said, fuck it, now we hold it up with a roller pole. I figured out, by the way, if you push the door right up, bring the roller pole into the conversation, and then you can pick one of the ridges in the garage door, and it's like a height setting. The further back you go, the more it droops, and it gets the rainwater going off onto the front of the Rocco.
That's fantastic.
Instead of back in itself.
That's coming in.
It really is. Yeah, I mean, we could probably. That's also a thing. Actually, that's also part of our.
Yeah,
the
100%. I'm self-employed now. Still, I mean, I was self-employed before we met as a sound engineer, but. Yeah, I stayed self-employed because of the property maintenance.
Yeah.
And then ended up doing this for a living because letting agents weren't paying me.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh. And then when you don't pay them, they're like, surprise Pikachu face. You're like, what are you expecting?
I've got to pay the pub.
Sorry, I work for you and you don't pay me, and then I haven't got the money to pay you. So when I don't pay you, it's a problem.
There's been a lot of change, hasn't there?
Yeah, a little bit.
You haven't really changed in what you do.
No, not really. 18 years I've been driving a forklift, mate, so I don't think it's going to change that much.
18 years for the Honey Monster.
Yeah.
But we're all brought together by a love of shit boxes, ultimately.
God, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we could probably talk all day. I mean, it's content for the pod, isn't it? On the shit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of why we're here.
Shit. Yeah, I mean, two out of the three of us have had Broncos.
It's a GT2. J-Reg GT2?
Red GT2.
Yep. Tornado red.
Yeah.
It's a tornado pink.
It was a nice car. I did the test drive in it and it was lovely and there was no problems. I dated it for about a week and there were no problems. And then out of nowhere,
There were problems.
there were problems. But not like massive problems. It was just the fact that it thought that it was on cold cycle.
Yep.
After you've been driving it for 20 minutes, so it'd be like
Wow!
PM to 3 and a bit, which when you're sat at the
Hit with that James Brown energy.
you're like, what on earth is this guy doing? He's like falling. Sorry, mate, if I touched it. And it was revving its tits off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You guys came out, and that, and for the viewers of the pod, that's probably where the actual love came in for us, because I was in dire straits.
Yep.
I had little to no. Yeah, sorry, I put that in really far too early.
Open YouTube.
I was in dire straits. I had no fucking money. This was my only mode of transport since I'd retired my 320D. God rest its soul. Best car I've ever owned. Yeah, which I should have kept, but I didn't. And you come over. I fixed it at yours twice, 3 times. You fixed it.
Do you remember that evening, leant over the engine, breathing in antifreeze that was steaming up on the intake manifold? Fucking hell.
Fire. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's why I don't worry about like smoking, because the amount of antifreeze you had that night will be enough to kill any man.
Oh, yeah.
All I can smell is burnt hair now.
Yeah, that's my thumb hair.
Why is your thumb hair so close to your thumbnail?
I'm 11. Yeah, it was like revving its tits off, and you fixed it at your place.
Yep.
Fixed it at my place. Fixed it at my place of work.
Oh, Christ. Well, was that Didcot plant?
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
I remember that.
Jobs. I worked for another company selling kitchens, and it was fucked there.
The job or the car?
It just wouldn't stop, would it?
No.
So we had that. That was like a thing for a while.
Drove me nuts, that.
Yeah, I mean, it was. We all know Kyle. We were watching it because we like Kyle, and you can tell the kind of it was like your Moby Dick. Wasn't
That
it?
pissed me off for such a long time.
It would not play ball. We changed everything. We fucked around with it. It worked, then it didn't work.
That's what drove me nuts. Is it would work for 4 days and then just
Friday.
get all up on its bullshit again.
Friday morning, sat in traffic, and you listen. Like, this is enough now. This has got to stop. Like,
This is enough.
Like, it was far too much. And then I sold it and bought a 328i Touring, which I thought would be a good idea.
Did you?
Yes.
The E...
36 wagon.
Oh shit! I forgot about the 36 wagon.
Dad.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul.
Paul, of course.
Probably not. But
And Jane.
Great. And Jane, yeah. Well done, Mum. Keep going. Then we got rid of that, and then that's when I got the Almira, and then all of my problems.
Vera the Almira.
Really.
Do you remember the Volvo V70 you bought?
Yeah, the peer pressure V70 as it's known.
The peer pressure V70. I don't recall being party to that.
You found it. It was the.
I found it, but I didn't pressure you into buying it. I was like, here's a car.
Yeah, no, we went to Wheatley to buy it, didn't we? And we bought it in the dark. And
We did buy it in the dark.
out on the job.
Correct.
He was a quantity surveyor, which was perfect. And it was a lovely, nice, like grade 2 little.
Surveying the quantity of money he was going to make out of this fucked Volvo CV70.
We paid a week. I paid 900 quid for it. It had heated seats. I changed jobs. I was working
On the roundabout.
Yeah, on the roundabout. So it was like automatic, perfect. Saved my left leg, and it was lovely. It drove nice. It done 248,000.
And then it developed the knocker doom.
Yeah. It did the transmission wanted to leave the chat initially, and then
It's a D5?
D5. Yeah, it was an 05 plate, 2.4 diesel Geartronic, heated massage seats. It was very nice, very comfortable.
Then it went to Poland.
Then I went to Poland. Yeah, a guy come and bought it because he was going to Poland, and he said, "How does it drive?" And I was like, "Well, where are you going?" He said, "I'm going to Poland." You'll be absolutely fine, because on the motorway it was perfection.
It was only shifting it didn't like.
Yeah. When you're sat in traffic after a long period of time and the gearbox will get up over a certain temperature.
Yeah.
I've had enough now. Clunk of Doom was it was terrible.
It was a profound clunk of doom.
Yeah, and then it just went company cars after that for a period of
That's for a
time.
while, wasn't it?
Yeah. I had the black Golf, which was great.
The black Golf was good. Then you had the world's most unremarkable Cupra.
Oh, no. Before that, I had the sales estate agent spec white two.
The Mule!
The Mule,
of course.
The Mule, yeah.
Rob had a white 320D?
A white 220D.
220D.
Coupe. It was a sport, so it was it was the ZF8 box, which is the best, but it had no cruise control, no heated seats. It had cloth interior.
No matching paint.
Yeah. It might as well have had wind-up windows.
It got dry stone walled.
Yes, it did.
It got letting agent signed.
Did it get dry stone walled, or was it just the builder that hit it? Who knows, Lucy? If you're watching, sale sign hit it, and then somebody drove down the side of it in Porthleven Harbour and wrote the side of it off. I mean, it looked like it had been redecked by a man that had no eyes.
It's the best redeck I've ever seen on a car. It was brilliant. It had the full landlord special.
It was yeah.
Were there any panels on that car that hadn't been painted by the end?
The thing is, it didn't drive straight after that as well. Like, you'd have to hold on to the wheel when you're going down the M5, like veer off into the central reservation.
That's kind of recommended anyway. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's BMW, isn't it? Does what it does. And then, after that, I got the Cupra, which I would say was probably best car. Fast.
Hot take.
Fast.
Hot take.
It was back in the day when you could get like 300 a month on a Cupra, no money down. It was fantastic. Went like a stabbed rat. Had no heated seats.
The trouble is, with the Cupra R, I think, is you sit in it and you can watch the speedo. The thing runs like a... The problem is, you're just sat in an S3.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's bored now.
It's got, it had no salt. Like the salt, it was limited.
Versus the Passat.
Oh, which to be fair, actually probably is best car now. Twist.
Even your phone farts, bro.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
When are you coming home? Mum text.
Not until February.
Only real ones get this.
No, I had the BMW in between, the blue one. I had the F31.
The blue one, I completely missed.
Yeah, 320D.
Somehow, life just got so busy that I don't think I ever experienced the blue one.
I had it for, I feel like it was like 6 months. I did like the classic
COVID?
Post-COVID. Oh. So I had the Cupra. This was a joke. I had the Cupra, the driver's car for driving in COVID. Couldn't drive anywhere. So it did nothing. It just sat there doing cold start everywhere. And then, when the lease ran out with that, I got the blue one. And it was lovely, but. It was again. Oh, that's terrible. That is shocking. I bought all like the fancy tap for it. I bought like all of the nice like that was like I feel like I was the phoenix at that point. Like I met Kaza, God rest her soul, she's still there. Got the blue one. We bought all the bits for it. We got the dog. That was it. No, because we were getting the dog. I needed a dog car. So I thought I'd put the dog in the back of that.
The Passat.
And then we had it for 6 months and then, changed jobs. And now we've got the Passat and we're 60,000 miles in on the Passat at the moment in, 2.5 years.
Yep.
It's still here now, still doing its thing. And that's my life in cars since we've known each other.
Driving all the way to Manchester to look at the Passat's alternative was good.
Yeah. So we went, it was close to Manchester, wasn't it?
We went to Manchester.
To look at a blue Passat R-Line, but it was
DSG.
10 months tax.
Yep.
DSG. That was the reason I wanted to get.
I got up there and I'm like, we pulled in.
Oh, it was so
we pulled into what was basically a sidings, like an old sidings.
Yeah.
It just had like a fucking tornado fence around it. Mm-hmm. We pulled in. There's a porter cabin.
Yeah.
A fucking Karcher K2. Shit you not. Karcher K2 and the big and the 25 litre jugs of tyre shine and not a fucking mechanic in sight. No workshop, no trolley jacks, fuck all.
No nothing. A man in his Nike trainers come out, didn't he?
He was like 6 years old. He had the shirt with the body warmer cardigan type V-neck.
So I was like, what are we doing here?
And we got a little looked at it and I was like, fucking hell. And I'm starting to see you can see the hologrammed paint down the wing.
Yeah.
Start looking at the panel gaps and everything's a bit fucked up. Oh. And then the tyre gaps weren't right. And then I looked under it and you could see it had a punch on the front. And we took it for a drive and the DSG didn't work. And it didn't track straight and it ran like a bag of shit.
What are we doing here?
And it didn't have many miles on it either.
No, it was like 60 or 70k. It claimed it had a belt and a water pump.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's great.
Probably around the time they were pulling the fucking bend out of the front end.
Yeah, it was shocking.
It was his fucking attitude that got me.
Oh, man.
You were saying how it doesn't drive straight. And he did the hands.
Yeah. So what is it about
What is it about the car that you don't like, gentlemen?
Well, it doesn't drive straight.
It doesn't drive straight. It probably needs an alignment. And I literally said to him, mate, it's got collision damage on the pack. And he fucking spun on his heels at "Have a nice day, gentlemen," and he just disappeared.
It was, and that was us in the middle of Manchester. We had a nice KFC on the way home.
We did have a good KFC.
We did see on the way home. We saw that super high mileage Skoda Superb.
There was something sinister going on with the Skoda Superb.
Yeah.
So the three of us play a game. When you're on the motorway,
There's got to be two of you.
yep, the passenger, you pick a number plate and you each have to guess mileage on the car. And you go on DVLA car check, and that's why I'm basically shadow banned from it, and I get bot checked every time.
Same.
17 times.
That's it.
Proton, weren't it?
But we guessed, but we guessed the Skoda at like a few 100,000, and the fucking thing had nigh on 1 million miles on it. And then we looked at the reg.
Saloon, wasn't it?
It's a Superb Saloon. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we noticed it had really, really baggy suspension, and it was laying real low at the back.
They had like all of their working material for the week.
And they did not look like nice people in that car. Because we pondered giving them a thumbs up as we went by. They were like,
no.
let's shut it down. Yeah, I remember that. Fuck me.
And that to this day is still the highest mileage car I've ever clocked.
Yeah, it was 948,000, wasn't it?
And it was like a 11 or a 12 plate.
Yeah. That's a mule car, 100%.
Yeah, if you're out there, Skoda Superb, good car, I think.
948,000 miles Skoda Superb, good car. What are you doing with it?
Yeah, correct. Where have you been in that time? Because where do you go?
How do you put 1 million miles on a 2011 plate Skoda Superb?
Unless they're doing what we're doing and going buying Passats every day. I don't know what they're up to.
Yeah, maybe they're just still desperately trying a £499 implement. We'll find one day. You've had quite a storied history in cars as well.
Well,
we're trying to go through your second-hand car ownership, and it's been biblical.
So, first motor was the Rascal. Me and him drove all the way down to
Sandwich in Kent.
For a non-running Rascal.
That was a fucking win, man.
Best stories I've ever heard about.
The bloke looked devastated, he really did. He's like, oh, yeah, it doesn't start or anything. Comes ask him, did it stop running before he packed it up or after? It's like, no, after. Goes, buy it, we're having it. So we driven all the way down there, car gets underneath, undoes the two bolts on the starter motor, whack! Turn the key, starter motor pops out, spins, put it in, band fire straight up.
He was well pissed off.
The bloke looked absolutely devastated. Cost me £500.
Drove all the way back from Kent in one shot.
Yeah.
The skyrocket effect strikes again.
That
Yeah.
was a fucking good rig, that.
The van needed a load of work, so I got a Peugeot 206.
Ah, yes, the snap off 206.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what I was thinking. 106. That came later. That was the £99.
Yeah, 106.
Yeah.
When?
No, it wasn't the 206.
The 206.
The 206 was the
£206 was £99
yeah.
one.
So where did we get that from?
You just fucking showed up with it, bro.
you came
Don't
with
involve me. No.
Side quest, not to
You're thinking of the Corsa, which comes later.
That was it. It was the Corsa.
The
Corsa was £99.
You just rolled in
Yeah.
with a 206 with a sticker in the window that said "snap off" because it's French.
Yep.
And then you burnt the clutch out of it trying to help a dude out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Stephen.
Yeah, never helping anyone on the side of the road. I then traded that in for so traded that in.
That's really good. That should be on like an outtakes reel.
Because we got the van back on the road, carried on driving with the van. Van went off the road again.
Didn't you put nice stuff in the van though? In between that, I feel like I feel that was like. So for context, you had the van at the same time I had the GT2.
Yep.
And I remember it was like yours, mine on the driveway that was having bits. This week I can't. The van's up in the air. Oh shit.
Oh, engine rebuild.
Engine rebuild, right?
Yeah, because what was it we were doing?
Mickey with his fucking gold block.
Ah, yeah.
Old's gold.
So the engine got waterlocked on the van after we.
How the fuck did that happen?
We changed the inlet manifold.
I'm hearing a big royal we there.
Coming back. Yeah, I was going to say, I would have been watching at this point.
Yeah.
And you'd have definitely been there watching too.
Hadn't quite done up one of the bolts enough, and all the water came straight into the block, and we waterlocked it.
That does sound like something you'd do.
It does.
Yeah, it was on your fault.
Oh, I see.
So we built a brand new engine, didn't we?
We did.
So
You did.
never built an engine before in our lives.
And it went really well.
It was on the engine stand.
It was on the engine stand.
time.
Yeah.
It was.
It went really well. We got it all together. It was all absolutely
And then-
beautiful. and then I didn't put the core plugs.
And then what happened when we put the coolant in it? It come out of the sump, didn't
It
it?
did come into the.
How would I
And-
manage that?
And whose job was it to put those grub screws in?
It wasn't the grub screws. It was the core plugs. It was
That go
worse.
into the head.
Yes.
And whose job was that?
Yeah.
And this is exactly why I am a right.
In my defence, I was unsupervised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Point,
I went
unsupervised.
I went for a
He went
piss.
for a piss.
He went down to the house. I was like, coolant in.
Don't worry about it. Can't be that hard.
I'm sure they don't matter.
Yeah.
So the brand new engine got stripped and rebuilt again.
Yep.
And it was spanking though, wasn't it? I remember
It
like
was-
it was.
It's very clean inside,
Yeah,
thanks
yeah,
to all
yeah,
the
yeah.
water and the big ends.
It's good to clean it out, isn't it?
Flush it through is fine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Which then led to the engine swap on the driveway using a tiny skateboard.
We used a skateboard.
Pile inside of the van with Jack.
With the jack. Sealy Hawk Jacks, RIP. Yeah, it was a fucking
Get the engine up.
blue rope, wasn't it?
Yeah, blue rope.
Lush
and
rubber block.
Kyle sat on top of it, jacking it inside the van.
Can we maybe rephrase that?
Sorry. Jacking off in the van.
Can we have a third go at that?
Jacking up the engine with inside the van. And at one point, I got out from underneath the van whilst I was guiding it in to have a look, see how he's doing. And he... I don't
You
know
were
how,
guiding what in? Cheers, mate.
I don't know how, but he was in a space like this between the top of the jack and the ceiling of the van, going, I can't get this much further.
Scoliosis documentary.
I really wish I got a photo of that.
It's me cankers.
What? So,
The cold's bad for it this time of year.
from memory though, what were you dailying when that was happening? Because I can't remember.
Ooh,
Was that the Peugeot?
The 206.
206.
That was the 206.
The snap off.
Yes.
The snap off 206.
Yes, because after we got the engine finished, that's when
Rascal went back on the road, and then when you decided to take the Rascal off the road for whole reasons, Alan came into the picture. Did he not?
Was Alan pre or post Corsa? Pre-Corsa. He was pre-Corsa.
It was it was Alan.
Alan, as we've already discussed.
Alan did the hot rod,
Yeah.
1950s hot rod thing.
For context though, I mean they've all got names.
Yes.
They've always had names.
They have to have names.
If they don't have names, you don't love them.
Yeah.
And that's
Albert. No, you're right. You bang on. They all have names.
Name them all.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you don't,
Even the ones that don't have names because we don't really give a fuck about them, they've got a nickname.
Yeah.
Like the Snap Off 206 or the Red Rocket. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
So
100%.
Alan was a good car as well. Like
Yeah.
I remember like when he came over and I was like, oh, that's like a car nut for me. I'm like, oh my god, he's got an Astra. What's he doing? But give it its due.
Yeah.
It took everything.
that was
for
the
a
story
period of
getting that
time.
as well, wasn't it?
I love what do you know? They piss me right off, those Astras, right?
Car house job.
Because no, they're great. I'd fucking love one. Yeah. I'd love an Astra van. But the driving position is abysmal. You like it because you set like you're fucking filing a tax return at a desk. But like, I can't deal with this.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
It's this bullshit.
I want it up and in.
If it wasn't for this, I'd be daily in one now. Because they're gorgeous looking. I think they're a great looking car. Yeah. Endlessly reliable. Do good miles to the gallon. You can fit a fucking house inside one. They handle nicely. Yeah. The fucking works. They're cheap to run. Yeah. But it's this. Yeah. It does my nut.
Talking to fit stuff inside stuff. Steady. We did actually manage to prove Richard Hammond's wrong with the Rascal.
What did he fit in it?
We got a double bed inside the Rascal.
Did you?
Yeah. Can you not remember?
Oh yeah.
Top Gear episode, Richard Hammond states you can't get a double bed in the Rascal.
But you can.
Yeah, we did. And then we got to the dump and they went, "Oh, you need a permit."
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Oxford disposals be like.
We got there. Yeah. That's right. I remember. Yeah. We spent fucking ages getting all this shit in the van. One of which was a double bed. And we get to the tip, and the bloke went, "Are you in a van?"
Are you joking?
Just like.
No, mate, I'm going to come.
Looks an awful lot like a fucking van to me, mate. No, we're in a hot dog. What do you think? Oh, you're going to have to pay for a permit. They let us tip it anyway, didn't
they? Yeah, they did. They're actually pretty sound. They let us tip it.
I think you're like
before they became the Stasi. Because you show up with a snotty tissue now, and they're like, biohazard!
Oh, no, that's trade, that is. Yeah, that's trade.
Oh. But yeah, so after Alan, rest his soul.
Alan died.
Alan died. Yeah, and then along comes Colin the Corsa.
Oh, Colin, that's right. Colin the
nowhere.
Yeah.
He was like the love child nobody ever wanted.
Colin the Corsa with the impending rod knock.
The massive impending rod knock.
We bought that
1 litre 3-cylinder,
which always holds number 3 piston. And
you'd start the engine and
it was such.
If it's running on one, it's running.
Yeah, exactly. It was such a good car for the money.
Yeah.
But as soon as we drove it away, I was like, I think we've bought a pup here.
What fuel does it run on too?
Surprisingly, yes.
That car bled oil like a stuck pig. Like it just puked oil everywhere.
You go to where I work, and every single parking bay
is known as Colin's Patch.
Has an oil patch from where I park.
But that's good. That's good second-hand car ownership because you're not doing it in one place. You're spreading it around.
Yeah, you got to spread it around.
Could be you. Yeah. It might not be.
Exactly.
Not like my time in Lidl. My front main seal went. You see that?
No.
I made a joke of it at the time, but I was actually shitting myself. I was going to get a bollocking from a copper because it is. I went into Lidl, bought a Bengal, come out.
What's a Bengal?
It's a naff.
What the hell's a naff?
You just go into the shop, you buy yourself a Bengal, and you come out.
What's a Bengal though?
It's what.
I don't know what you mean.
It's what happens when you're not being specific.
Oh, you just buy.
Just go get stuff.
Bought a Bengal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, I just bought like.
No.
I don't know what you're coming out of.
I'm fully aware it's gibberish. You can thank Jack Joy for starting that one, by the way.
From Oxfordshire.
Jack Joy got me onto Bengals.
Bengal. I just bought a Bengal.
The Bengal.
Like I think you just go in and.
The Bengal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fit this Bengal to this thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just a thing. Fucking killed that conversation dead, didn't I?
It's a tough gig.
Oh, sorry, mate.
So anyway, you're flooding oil around Lidl.
Oh yeah, so I came out of Lidl. It was like fucking. Oh, mate, it was like a fucking rainbow. It rained while I was in the shop, and the front main had gone.
Front main.
Which very rarely goes on them. And
in what?
Susie. And it was from here to the fire extinguisher away, a fucking rainbow across the brand new Lidl car park. Like as far it was like.
Is this the Wallingford one?
Yeah, it was like a psychedelic cartoon. As far as the eye could see was just a rainbow. It was just oil mixed with rainwater, and it was the entire car park.
Susie would have been like, "I'm so sorry."
And so,
I'm so sorry.
being the fucking 21st century boy I am, I took a photo. I captioned it. Remember, VW owners, if it's leaking oil, it's got oil. And then I got in my car and I left sideways for a bit, but then the tyres clear. Yeah, that was scary. Anyway, but not a patch on Colin. Literally,
No,
Colin bled oil.
I was putting in 2 litres a week. What? I got so scared of the rod knock. One of the blokes at work was...
The rod knock was biblical, man. Which uneven compression immediately. But it'd just drive.
Yeah. But,
He used to go on the motorway in the fucking thing, and it was just knocking faster. But it just kept going.
Story time, knocking. No, you just reminded me of something. But when I was learning to drive, before my car was ready, Dad had a courtesy car that didn't have a name.
Or a clutch.
I drove it for 6 weeks, hadn't realised that it had rod knock. Because I bled it of oil because I was driving it irritably, and she was forever known as Knocker.
That's great.
And she was Knocker. She was Knocker until she got flipped by the Saturday boy.
Fucking hell. What was the knocker?
A 998
A-series?
A-series.
Oh yeah, they're happy.
All day. Do you not? I mean,
Can that crankshaft still spin? Yeah, we're going.
Yeah,
we're off.
Still going. Yeah. Sorry to segue, but yeah.
No, it's a good knocker.
Yeah.
What a name.
God rest her soul.
Yeah, so one of the blokes at work was down here, I keep wanting to say Focus, but it was a Fiesta, wasn't it? Or I got that round the wrong way again.
Focus, the green Focus.
Yes.
The bottle green Focus. That was a fucking bargain.
Mark 1.
Mark 2. It was a very nice Mark 2 though.
Yeah. Aircon.
Yeah.
Worked.
Just.
The Z-Tech?
Yes.
Was it? You
So,
fancy pants.
Keeler, legend, was, he was just like, yeah, I'm going to scrap it. I was like, what's scrap value? Like 200 quid, I'll give you 250. Done.
What was wrong with it?
Done.
Probably not. Yeah.
There was fuck all wrong with that thing.
Yeah.
How long did you have that for?
2.5 years?
Yeah, it was a while.
2.5 years until what seems to be my normal history of the head gasket.
You are a head gasket man.
Yeah. Which then brings me on to the Peugeot that's just blank.
Yes.
You love, like, you're like in between reliable normal shit and then French stuff. It's
He's dipped his toe into more French cars than either of us.
I've never had one.
I've never had one.
Yep.
I won't do it.
Mr. Volkswagen and Rover himself.
Yeah, man, I like a reliable car, like a 2002 ZS.
This is the Rover for how long and the head gasket still hasn't gone?
I have owned a P38, 2 R8s, and a fucking ZS. And not one has done a head gasket. Actually, that's not true. Mavis did a head gasket. But she drove for 6,000 miles, and then I just did the head gasket.
Yeah. So the Peugeot, that cost me $550.
550.
$550. When I bought it, the bloke's like, it's going to need a clutch in about 100 miles. That'd be fine.
But in about 100 miles.
I love the fact he's quantified it.
That's in mechanics terms. That's now exactly.
Now.
I drove that car.
That's polite for really. You should.
It needs a clutch.
So I've gone out to High Wycombe to get it.
Fucking hell. That's why it needs a fucking clutch. It's from Wycombe.
Did you go to Nando's on the way in?
So for anybody out there, I don't know if we're going to do a video format on this or not, but Wycombe is that.
Yes.
All of Wycombe is that.
It's hill.
You go up to the top of Wycombe Hill and then turn left, and then you have to go up another hill. And when you get to the top of that hill, you're at the bottom of the first hill and you have to start again. Wycombe is hills. That's it. Yeah, it's illegal. Yeah, that's why it needed a fucking clutch. I didn't know you bought it from Wycombe.
100 miles.
Where are you buying that car from? Wycombe. That's going to want a clutch.
Never did change clutch. Made that for 2.5 years.
Yeah, that's impressive.
So that 100 miles was a lie. I mean, head gasket decided to do what head gaskets do.
What your head gaskets decide to do.
It's all of yours.
I was, you start pulling away and then you have to take your foot off the accelerator to let the clutch catch back up and then carry on.
Nelly.
Because you can baby it through that though. Like,
exactly.
Isn't it? Like,
exactly.
It knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
Take its time. You're not in a rush.
Nope.
No, that's the aim of the game when it comes to that like era of stuff. Like, I'm not in a rush. We've just got to get to the destination.
Yep.
Then
I was on the way home from work. I pulled up at Cullen Bridge. And it just turned off. I was like, oh.
Oh, that's never good.
It was just that moment of, oh.
Just, hello, mate. Yep. I'm off.
I cannot do this no more.
I'll see you later.
It finally surrendered.
Engine back on.
Sorry.
But engine back on. Oil lights on. Well, I had oil on it on Monday when I checked. This is on Wednesday.
It had oil on it. It didn't have oil in it, but it had oil on it.
Dipstick was showing a little bit.
No, it had a horrendous leak out the side of it, which meant that it kept blowing fan belts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Someone had to come and save me from the...
I remember that.
On the way home from work because it chewed up a fan belt.
It's chewed up its fan belt. Right.
That's like toe, isn't it?
Is the alternator light on? Yeah. Okay. I'll be there in a minute. I'm pretty sure the water pump's driven off the timing belt. Drove out. Oh, yeah. It's fine. We'll just cut what's left of the belt off. I'll jump you, and then we'll get it back to... This is your garage at the time.
Back to previous base.
Yeah, and we'll sort it out. And it drove better with the alternator disconnected.
Yeah. So it obviously has some kind of weird electrical gremlins because every time you put a new alternator belt on there, it's the same.
It drove worse, yeah.
Yep.
French.
Peugeot. So yeah.
And the charging the alternator battery.
It's no longer.
The alternator battery, they disagree today.
It's interesting that it's working after 12, really.
Yeah. So I've got it back on. All the lights come on. I was like, right, I'm going to nurse it home.
Je m'appelle Ed
It's
Gasket.
the other side of Abingdon I've got to get to. Get over the bridge. It's like, yeah, cool. Get into Abingdon, break down outside Lewis Baker. So right, just give it a second.
That's a bad place to break down.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, the lorries have to stop and let each other through there.
Yeah.
So if you break down, you're cunt of the week.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's like, right, just give it a flick of the key and it'll be fine. Turns back on. Sweet. Into East St Helens I go.
Turns back on.
Only French stuff.
Spoken like a true car guy. Turns back on. Like a phone.
Like, this is acceptable. No, it should run. It should be taking you wherever you want to go, not, well, maybe just here is okay.
Oh,
I
shit.
was understanding that I was driving something giving out its like death screens.
Jesus Christ.
Broke down as East St Helens turns into West St Helens. Bloke starts leaning on the horn.
Oh,
I opened the door.
Nice of him.
I opened the door, went, broke down, mate. Went, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Do you need a push? I was like, nah, it will start in a minute. Nothing. Phone.
twist.
Nothing. I'm thinking, oh no, I've really done it here. Because that's one way.
Oh no.
Oh, I've hydrolocked it.
I can't believe I've done this.
Oh, fuck.
Turns it back on. Gets into the car park in West St Helens. Parks up on the blower. Mate comes out with me. He's like, yeah, right, I've got you some water, I've got you some oil. We got it in there.
They mixed.
The park.
They are as one now.
Well, apparently they were. I created one hell of a smoke screen all the way back from Abingdon.
Uncle Buck spec.
Just as John Mason's kicking out. So I'm then parked up outside the school, creating this massive smoke screen.
You're the kind of guy that doesn't need to be stopped outside the school.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let that be said.
And there's a third in the middle of the road, letting the kids cross. I'm like, just let me leave. Just let me leave. Get down. Get to the roundabout. Police car comes from the right. I'm like, this is not the time.
This is not the time.
He was like, you okay, sir? The way
I'm tip top.
I've had better days.
Eventually managed to nurse it into my road. Straight on the blow. Kyle, I need you can't, mate.
So that was the second 206.
That was the end of the 207.
That was the end of
The blue 207.
Is it 207?
The blue 07.
the freezer.
Hey, it might have been. I don't care. It's French.
Yeah.
It's one of those numbers.
It's French and not one of those lovely, floaty, beautiful things from the 70s. So I don't care.
Which then leads me on to the Proton.
How was that short ago? I thought that felt like
No, that was like a month and a half ago. Some change.
Yeah. Yeah,
I feel like we've had a proper catch up.
Yeah.
I was like,
And you're all along for the ride.
and here we are.
I hope you're having fun.
Yeah, well,
Because this is what the Hot Air Intake podcast is apparently all about.
I'm pretty sure camera's probably stopped filming because my memory is probably full.
Overlong stories about shitboxes failing. Do you want to check that's working?
should, really.
Please
Should we
do.
have a little... I need to go for a pee.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome back to part 2
Yeah.
of this bullshit podcast.
Yeah, so we had a bit of technical difficulties because this is our first time doing the pod, and that's okay.
I like Racer X, alright?
Race or what?
Farmboy's eye fucking pad.
His Steve Jobs technicality died. So
Farmboy's roll neck wearing, superior camera having, stupid ass, over designed ass, 4 times the price it should be ass phone decided it was going to stop filming after 8 minutes of 56.
So just been ranting about the fact that they're rubbish, and Farmboys has died, so we're on the OG Google Pixel, and it's probably going to survive forever. We're here.
Along with my cockroach Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus.
The Galaxy's like, no worries, sir. I'll keep going, sir. Don't feed me. Don't pay me.
Don't worry about it, I can still film.
Yeah, it's still going, so we're back. I forget what we were talking about before we broke.
We just
finished
got
off
to
my
the tail
vehicle
end of your vehicle.
Yeah, so now we're on to you. Which is, I mean, this is why you're all here. You don't want to listen to our bullshit.
Probably the shortest list.
Yeah.
Probably the most boring list.
Shocker.
Let's start from the best of the best.
We'll start with the very first,
Yeah.
which was
Before Susie.
a Fiat Cinquecento.
Yeah, pre-Susie. Just so everybody knows, this man bleeds Italian first.
Yeah, I'm a Fiat nut through and through. That's why I'm thoroughly enjoying
He's a
Pandora
leather
and
dap
all that
flip-flop wearing
bullshit.
guy before he is trudging around talking about Volkswagens and how great they are.
Jesus. Yeah, so I bought a Fiat Cinquecento for 25 quid off a mate, and this was back when tax was transferable. It had 6 months tax on it, I thought. I got it home, and about a week went past, because it wasn't roadworthy, it was in a real shit shape. Been hitting the side and some other stuff. And I got a phone call to say, don't drive it. I was like, I can't drive it anyway, but why? It hasn't had an MOT for 8 months. Oh. And then basically, I did loads of random pissing about with it like you do when you first get a car. And then
Well, like 6x9s and subwoofers, or?
that's exactly what happened, yeah. House 6x9s.
Yikes.
I pulled a...
That is the most Berensfield spec.
I pulled a home sound surround system.
Love it.
Surround sound system apart
Surround.
and wired the speakers in, and that sounded really good for what it was. And then we started it and it was knocking like a cunt, because of course it was. Put the bonnet up and there's oil frothing out of a crack in the cylinder.
But it's got oil.
My dad just went, that's fucked. and I scrapped it. And this was at a time when scrap was so bad, I had to pay them,
Oh no.
which was a bummer.
What colour was it?
Black.
Black. Okay, fair.
Black Fiat Cinquecento with a stoved-in passenger door, proper in between as spec. And then a number of years actually went by, and then I was learning to drive, and I was working at Warehouse Studios at the time. And on the pad, rest in peace. And on the pad outside Warehouse Studios was a dragon green Mark III Golf GTI.
I remember that car.
And it was gorgeous. Filthy, but gorgeous.
And not a lot of people will say that about Mark III.
I think the Mark III is
I
a
think they're a
fucking
great
beautiful
car.
little car. And it had been sitting for ages, like about 4 years. And the guy wanted £100 for it. And I saved up a 50 quid deposit, and the day I showed up, Joe, I think it was Joe gave me a lift in, or John, one of the two. We pulled into the studio, and something just looked different about it. That's because the headlights were smashed in. The night it had sat there for 2 years. You could argue it's fate,
Yeah.
but the night that it sat there for 2 years, and the night before I was there to show up with the deposit to buy that car, some little bastards had smashed it up. They'd jumped all over it. They'd kicked every panel in, smashed all the glass out, and it had pissed down with rain, so the interior was fucking soaked. Slashed all the tyres. It was completely fucking destroyed. Which was still to this day genuinely gutting. But I was so excited about buying it.
That could have been a different route for you.
Yep.
Instantly, that
could you
could have
imagine?
been a different route.
Because I would have probably just put it on the road and just driven it as a car.
Yeah.
There would have been no Pierberg funny business.
There'd be no Skyrocket Automotive.
No
Skyrocket to talk about.
No.
And then it gets even scarier. I've told this story before on the live streams, but so that day I was volunteering at the youth centre in Merrinsfield back when it was still run by somebody who gave a fuck.
We were setting up the recording studio in there.
Correct. I was volunteering, teaching kids how to record music. A lot of them were into drum and bass and stuff. Not necessarily something I'm au fait with, but I know how to program drums and shit. We were getting ready to do all that, and I spoke to the guy Paul who was running the youth centre at the time. And he said, "How did you get on with that Golf?" And I was like, "Oh, don't fucking talk to me about the Golf. I'm fucking devastated. It got smashed up." Oh, it's on the story. And I said, "Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do because I only really want an old Volkswagen. I like them. You can work on them. They're reliable and all that." And he went, "I've got a Scirocco in my garage if you want it." I was like, "Go on then, you cunt. How much?" Sort of thing. I was like, "Fucking a Scirocco, really?"
Yeah.
Like, I've always wanted a Scirocco. Miserable old tanky called Jim at the end of my street when I was like fucking 7 years old used to have a Storm, and it looked like a DeLorean to my this high eyes. And I remember asking him if it was a DeLorean. He was like, "No, it's a Volkswagen Scirocco." And then he'd fucking limp off into the house. Miserable old bastard. Lovely bloke, but just misery guts. Old school war hero type.
Yeah, he hasn't got time for your shit.
Exactly.
Calling his
I'm too
DeLorean.
busy for this shit. Exactly.
It's on his campfire.
If you can't see it's a Scirocco, kid, I'm not wasting my fucking time with you.
You're wasting my podcast.
What are we doing here? So anyway, I'd always wanted a Scirocco, and long story short, I thought this guy was going to ask me the earth, and he went, £300, mate, scrap value. I can't get it running right, and it's been in my parents' garage. I need to get rid of it, and no one's going to want it not running because this was back when Roccos weren't worth a fucking penny.
Back in the day.
And he's like, "I'm going to have to scrap it if you don't want it because nobody else is interested because it doesn't run." And I went and looked at it, and it was sat there on 4 flat tyres, fucking running on 2 cylinders. Stunk of overheating. And my parents were like, it was clean, but my parents ain't stupid. I didn't grow out of the fucking ground. They know a dog when they see one. And they're both like, "Really?"
Yeah.
And it just looked at me and was like, "I can be a good car, I promise.
Yeah.
I just need someone to care about me again." And yeah, I'd failed my test in the interim, and it had really knocked my confidence. I'd stopped taking lessons. So anyway, dragged this fucking piece of shit home, and the following day it was freezing cold in 2010, 2011.
Christ.
And I went out there the next day. I knew fuck all about cars other than watching my dad tinker with shit boxes when I was younger. And I started it, and it made this appalling squealing noise. And then all this fucking smoke started coming out from under the bonnet. So what did I do? Left the engine running, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Standard.
Ran in the house and grabbed the fire extinguisher. Then opened the bonnet. All the shit you're not meant to do.
Yeah.
Only to discover that it was because the water pump was frozen solid, because the fucking asshole had put water in it.
Oh my god.
And it had frozen overnight. Somehow it hadn't blown the core plugs out of anything. It had just frozen the water pump completely fucking solid, and the smoke was the V-belt grating against the fucking water pump pulley. So anyway, yeah, that's when I got to work. And then, yeah, that was my baby and still is. And I drove that for, Christ, I can't even remember what year I bought Mavis.
You bought Mavis.
2015?
Yeah. Insert photo here.
Martin and Co.
Yeah. Because you were still using... So... Yeah, you were using...
I was using the Rocco.
You were using the Rocco.
And it was getting all 7 different types of fucked up in Oxford.
Yeah. And you were like, I need to change, I need to do something.
You needed to work.
Take it off the road. That's it. Yeah, let me do this
piece
thing.
of shit I didn't care about.
And then...
I was
How wrong were you?
I mean... No, how right were you?
I was on Facebook Marketplace.
How right were you? This is the best car story and ownership anybody ever needs to hit. Like, as much as you are Skyrocket through and through,
Yeah.
you bleed BL because of that poor car.
Yeah, what a dearly departed friend that car
So
is.
you bought it off. It was Marketplace, wasn't it?
Albert Snodgrass was his name.
And he couldn't have been any more Scottish if he wanted
Miserable cunt in the nicest possible way. He's just a miserable old bastard. And the listing was old Rover for sale, £99, no offers of exchange or lettuce, has see-through glass, inflatable tyres and even a wireless. Moon mileage, again, no offers. Located Didcot. And I phoned Adam.
Sold.
I phoned Adam and we went and looked at it and we started it up and it had the D-series rattle where the valve clearances hadn't been done. And Adam went, oh, you could adjust that rattle out. And the fucking bloke went, I don't rattle, it's fucking perfect. It's a proper miserable cunt. And it had 225k on the clock. And I don't mind admitting it. I drove it down the road on a private road in Mexico, and I actually said to it, if you get me to a point where I can get my Scirocco back on the road, I'll give you a service.
Yep.
And I drove it back, and I gave the man £100, and he gave me £1 in change. I genuinely paid £99 for that car.
And that's where the love affair.
And that fucking car took me to nearly 300,000 miles.
It's so crazy when you think about it. I remember, like, it went through so many iterations in your ownership. Like
the van mod
was incredible.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
For a saloon.
Yeah. For a saloon, the seats don't drop.
Yeah, I made an MDF box. So, for anyone who doesn't know, on the R8s, the hatchbacks have folding seats, the Taurus have folding seats. The saloon has a bulkhead. I've ripped the bulkhead out so that the boot was a straight shot through to the back of the front seats, took the back seats out, all that shit. And I made an MDF box like that, and at a slight angle, because we've got to have some class, and I made little flappy doors at the top. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
With some leftover fucking piano hinge. And that was how I got my tools in and out, so I could stuff shit right into the boot. And the stuff that was at the far end, I could open the back doors and have side access, and if it was too tall to come out, I could flip the little door up and take shit out.
It was so good. Like seeing you, you were here, there,
it's
and
like
everywhere.
a 30-foot parcel shelf.
Yeah, here, there, and everywhere in Oxford, doing bits. Like it never once complained. You dropped how many litres of, was it Magnolia paint on the back seat?
Oh yeah, I had a brand
interior repaint.
Yeah. Redeck. I gave it a landlord spec redeck by accident 2 days before we were due to go on holiday.
Yeah.
It was the height of summer, and I had a 10-litre tub of Magnolia paint, brand new, and it went over in the back, which normally isn't a problem, but something had fallen on it, and with those paint tins, they can be completely inverted at a warehouse or whatever and not open as long as they're not hit. This went on its side and something must have fallen and bumped it, which just popped the lid open. And it just, we went in to look at a fucking flat. And I came out and I got in the car and went, emulsion.
Emotional.
I looked over the back of the seat and was like, Mavis, no!
and it had like
it was fucking thick.
I remember you saying, "Oh, if it wasn't for the fact I'm going away in it this week, I'd just leave it to go dry and peel it out."
Yep.
But you couldn't.
The day of our holiday, me and Cara took this was when it still had back seats in it. Me and Cara took the back seats out. Under where the seats were, we were scraping with filler knives, slopping it out into a bucket, and then the stuff on the seats, because it was summer, had gone dry. We're breaking off these fucking tablets of Magnolia paint and chucking them in a bin.
I will never forget, like the look on your face, like, oh. Don't even look back there. What on earth? Like, because the back.
It's really bad.
Mavis was known for like she was a van from the front seats backwards. Like she could have garden waste, whatever it was. It would go in a bag. Like it was. He was a tidy man, but like she had a use, and it was anything that we're doing is going in the back.
100%.
I remember looking in the back of that thing and thinking, oh my god, like. not knowing that you're going around on holiday, thinking, well, that's going to be in there for a couple of weeks at least. You'll work around. You'll just like get the temperature nice and warm at the middle of summer, so you'd be expecting it to go a bit crusty, and then you're like, oh, I'm off to Great Yarmouth this week. With Great Yarmouth,
Yeah, it was Great Yarmouth.
Yeah.
We put seat covers over the seats for the kids to sit on.
Yeah, but I mean it was just. It just never gave a jot of worry.
And then I did that redeck in Whitney, and I got in it after quoting, and I started it, and it made compression noises, and it went and it was like number 2 was down.
Which for Mavis is like,
Yeah.
Mavis was a chirrut room,
Yep.
done.
And I looked in the mirror and I could see steam. I was like, uh-oh.
And this is not that this is like, before any, but like, spoiler alert, no K series.
No, D-Series, Honda
This is a
D-Series.
Honda lump.
Honda D-Series on so many miles that the head and block had worn through the head gasket and caused a head gasket failure. So I did what any self-respecting motorist would do and ran it to 4,000 RPM until the steam cleared, and it ran on 4. And I drove it like that for 6,000 miles.
God bless her.
And it was only because of the fact that it got to a mileage where a timing belt was due, where I was like, it's only 10 more bolts after a timing belt to do the head gasket.
So you might as well.
Cleaned it with a brass brush on a drill. Didn't get the head skimmed or fuck all.
No.
Threw a new head gasket in it. L-ring, 13 quid. Rude not to. And that was it. That took me to nearly 300k.
We went to Birmingham to buy wheels. That was the thing.
She did the 275.
275 on the forecourt.
275k, about 5 miles from where she was built.
Yeah.
Where Longbridge is. On the forecourt in Beresfield.
Yeah.
In Beresfield, in Birmingham.
A very, very, very excited man sat next to the car.
Doing like 70, and you got your hand squeezed in between the steering wheel and the clutch, trying to get it right.
I've still got it.
Yeah, and then that was to pick up a set of wheel trims because she had those hideous Halford specials on.
One of the comfiest cars you could ever ride in.
Oh, fucking great!
Disgustingly reliable.
Yep.
I love
Good on fuel.
I love riding back.
And also, I would quote and say
And the Rover gurgle.
Yeah, it had like, it wasn't just like a normal car, was it? It had a bit of gumph to it.
It was character,
Yeah, like it had revved like a D series, but had the comfort of the Rover.
Yeah, and what I liked about that car is because it was always an Oxford local.
Yeah.
I regularly would get people running me down in it.
Yeah.
So there was a point where I was coming up to Hayford Hill roundabout, and this fucking dude is laying on his horn in a Accord. Not quite a 2.2, I believe, but he's rolling up in a fucking modern Honda, and he's beeping behind me, and then he pulls up next to me and beeps again. And I'm thinking, roidy guy leaving the gym, wants to have a fucking chat. I was like, fine, okay. Wound the passenger window down, thank fuck, because the driver's one didn't work. And he went, is that WVA? And I went, yes, mate. And he went, that was my dad's.
Amazing.
That happened 4 more times in the time I owned
Really?
that car. People who used to own that car spotting it and making a point of saying to me, that was my car.
That's class.
She was so good.
I know, man.
Like everything you could get in it, everywhere it went, everything it did.
Yep.
The shopping list of stickers on the dash on where she had been.
Yeah, she'd been
We've
everywhere.
still got that dashing set.
Yeah.
You picked me up from Heathrow Airport.
I did pick you up from Heathrow Airport.
On times that we don't want to discuss.
And then, oh Christ.
All the way back, I remember getting picked up and I was thinking, no, this is the perfect time for somebody to pick me up in this.
We went all sorts of places in that fucking thing.
First,
And then-
third, fifth.
Yep.
Forget about it.
Yep. 1600 RPM cold start. And it was just like that till it warmed up.
Surprisingly good on fuel.
45 to the gallon no matter how you drove it. That's why I bought Nelly. She does the same thing.
Yeah.
Still wigs me out that I have another one of those.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
it's
that-
kind of forgotten about, and I feel terrible because Nelly is a great car. We'll get to Nelly in a second.
I feel
I
like-
made this really long-winded. but
Yeah, no, well, no. I mean, I've had more cars than both of you in the time period. But I'm like, and that's me done. Let's
I'm a quality over quantity fucking guy though when it comes to cars. I don't know. I haven't had many, but I can remember every single one
I feel like I've had 4 in the time we had Mavis.
easily.
But I had the Rocco Mavis,
Cinquecento.
and then Cinquecento Rocco Mavis, and then in the interim, I bought Klaus and Gladys.
Yeah,
Gladys.
And Carla.
Yep.
So let's talk about. So Gladys was first.
Carla was first.
Carla was first. So,
Carla was going to be a brief foray into buying and selling cars, and a very, very pregnant Cara came with me to have a look at Carla.
Fell in love.
And we pulled into Phillips Tyres, and she nearly burst into tears and said, "You can't sell her." And I was like, "Well, that's going to be your car, isn't it?"
I knew you pre-Carla.
Yes.
Because when I met you just...
Actually, so we wouldn't have known each other.
Yeah, no.
I'd already bought Carla.
Yeah, pre-Carla. Yeah, I always remember you having both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and that lived outside your house for a very long time.
Yeah.
That
That patch of grass is handy.
Yeah. It was the first car I ever dusted in. Not a lot to say about it other than the fact it was just a really fucking good daily, and I feel terrible that it sat around as long as it has. Gladys was going to be a scrap car, and all of my cars were going to be scrap cars.
Gladys was impressive when we pulled up.
Yeah. So, being sold by a dude who lived in Bedford, who completely legit, nothing, this is not me shit talking the guy I bought Gladys from, but he hadn't seen the car for a long time, and it had been off the road since 2008. We went all the way up to Silverstone. No, we didn't.
It was the pod.
We went all the way up to Santa Pod, and there was a yard just next door to the gate to Santa Pod. And there's this piece of golden shit sat there with half a tarpaulin rotting away on top of it and a breeze block on the bonnet. And we're walking around looking at it, and I'm still convinced it's a good car. I'd spotted it was a GL, even though it was badged differently. And I said to you, see, the thing is, they tend to put these body kits on to cover rot, and as I did that and picked at the body kit, the whole rear end just fell out of it, sagged over to one side. Fucking hell. Yeah, Dick shredded that home for me. And then I did all the structural welding, new brake lines, rebuilt the rear axle, fuel tank.
Opposite, wasn't it?
Yes, over the road from me, that's right.
Yeah.
Then it ended up decomposing outside next to Carla. Bad. But Logan's taken it on now, and Gladys is now in a position to be driving around site.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. It was Gladys, wasn't it? He had a load of spare parts from Rocco.
No,
that
you're thinking
was
of the T-Bone GTX.
Yeah.
So we also then drove up to Maidenhead, and this is how little Scirocco's were worth back in the day. There was an immaculate GTX on an E-plate. I've still got the number plate in the back of Gladys. Barely any miles, it had been T-boned, and this guy was breaking it, and I think I paid him for a dashboard or something.
It was something, weren't it?
Yeah.
We ended up stripping off the car.
I went up there, the trick back in the day, I'm talking like I'm an old fucking guy from back in the 60s, but it's the truth.
That's true.
60s.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. You'd go up there to somebody breaking a Rocco, you keep an extra £100 in your back pocket. You'd buy the parts you were going to buy, you wouldn't haggle. And then if it was a complete car, you'd say, "Are you scrapping the shell?" And if they said yes, you go, "I've got an extra £100. Can I pinch the rest of the bits that are going to be useful to me off before you weigh it in?" And they would invariably say yes. So we came away with all manner of fancy pants shit from that. But yeah,
there was a lot. In
that was a nice GTX, man.
Yeah, the wing's good interior.
So the wing we took away. It might have been the wing I bought.
Yeah,
it was the wing.
That's on Carla.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's Carla. Klaus, the red CL.
Klaus.
I saved him from the banger races. I bought that car from the original owner. She drove it off the lot in 1984 in Birmingham and dailied it. The odometer stopped working sometime in the 90s, so he was very low mileage.
He had never been raced or rallied.
Yeah. And then Klaus was a sweetheart and did some bits and bobs and drove him around, and then I promised her I'd drive the car, and when I realised I wasn't driving the car, I sold the car, and he's now being dailied, and he's suitably muddy and dirty and gritty like he should be being used. So I miss Klaus. I don't miss the reasons I sold Klaus.
I think Klaus had probably the biggest glow up of any car.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah! He was green.
Yeah.
This was a Mars Red CL.
and he was green from being under an oak tree.
Living daylights out of him on the outside. I remember spending about an hour inside. And I remember you being like, "You don't need to do this." I'm like, for my own mental health, I need to ensure that you're selling this and it's going to be like tidy inside.
Yep.
I remember at the time thinking, this is it. Just everything you touch with a Hoover
Just disintegrated.
It just feels like I can't
Drive
do
your
this.
fucking classics, people.
Just drive them. Please, just drive them. Like, he was a good guy.
100%. I love we're doing that for sync, but the audio's going.
You had Klaus,
So that was
Klaus for a period of time.
I had Klaus for ages, probably 2 years. Did barely any miles in him, which I was like, that's not the spirit of why I.
Klaus's thing was not making it to the Nationals.
Yes.
That's when he was like,
We had to abandon him at Oxford Services.
Like, I'm not for you.
But what annoyed me is once I fixed what was wrong with that car, it daily drove beautifully, and then I proceeded to park it in storage because I was worried about driving it. And it was at that point then I was like, I'm using all my shit.
Yeah.
I'm fed up with this.
Yeah.
And that's why I sold Klaus. Made a pretty penny on Klaus.
You did?
Yeah, I did. In the scheme of things, I did. Yeah, I could have got much more for him if I'd sold him now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
It was a different time. The 60s. Oh.
Complimentary price on that one, sir.
Shout out to Smith and Sniff.
Yeah, of course.
Go watch the podcast.
The
It's not
OGs.
ours. Of course it's not ours because we're here on our first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, then anyway, Klaus went. Still had Mavis.
Mavis was
Mavis.
Flying.
Then the reason that Mavis was my daily was so that I could get my Scirocco sorted. So I had it stripped down to more or less bare metal. I'd done half the prep down one side of the body, a little bit of the bonnet. I'd started primering stuff, and then I got under the Rover to get it ready for an MOT, having about 6 months prior done a shit ton of welding on it.
it's the worst.
And
it's the worst. It's the worst. I remember you calling me.
It still bums me out.
Rob, it's fucking bad times for me. What do you mean?
Literally F in the chat. Like
You'd seen the bread tin level of metal that wasn't in Jerry. And I was like,
oh yeah.
How is it in comparison to Jerry?
It's fucking gone.
There's nothing left.
Yeah. It was.
It's a Ian Beale.
Yeah. It was the rear trailing arm bushes where.
I've got nothing left.
Anybody, fuck's sake. Anybody who knows those Honda chassis know you've got the round bush that bolts into the chassis leg, and the trailing arm to chassis leg mating face rotten. Trying to undo those bolts to repair that, I realised that entire box section was twisting away from the floor. It was at that point I then grabbed the sill, and the sill, box section and floor were three separate things. Both sides, and it tracked up to the sides of the fuel tank. Fucked.
Yeah.
Totally fucked.
Yeah. It was a bad time.
I was so determined I wanted to save that car, I parked it for a year. Anyway, so the Rover had to come home, and at that point I realised I couldn't fix it, and that was the end of the line for Mavis, bless her.
There is an insert video here.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mavis.
Yeah, there's a video on the main channel, which is the actual channel.
Which is probably this channel.
It is this
It
channel.
will be this channel,
Yeah.
In the interim, so that was the Rover. So as a result of the Rover being in that state, all I had was 5 litres of Alpine white paint, not a pot to piss in, and I could only justify 2 days off work to get this car back on the road. So I hosed my Scirocco down in Alpine white paint. The paint job's abysmal still to this day. Put it in and it flew straight through an MOT because mechanically it was fucking delicious, because of course. Back out on the road and was driving that for a bit. And then I met a wonderful chap who needs recognition because he genuinely changed my life.
Mm-hmm. One of the good guys.
Mr. Andy Bush. Out there in Thailand. I hope you're well. Raise one for Andy.
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
Changed my entire perspective on life. When I lost that contract doing property maintenance, there was some administrative bullshit
Correct.
that meant that I could no longer work for the people that I was working with. It really pissed me off because I hadn't done anything wrong. And basically, this was just coming up to COVID, I think.
Yeah, it was pre-COVID.
Just about beginning to be COVID.
Yeah.
And Andy had gone back to Thailand at this point, and I phoned him in a panic, and I was like, I've got to start all over again. And that man said a phrase to me that I'll never forget, and still to this day it keeps me calm in bad situations.
Absolutely.
He just went, as calm as you fucking like, he just went, oh, I love starting again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of course, what the fuck wouldn't you want to start again?
Out of the flame comes the phoenix.
Yeah, let's have another crack at this.
Yeah.
But knowing what I didn't know before.
Yeah, for sure.
I love starting again. And
Yeah.
I was fucking mellow after that. Anyway, Andy I met because he brought his very poorly P38 into This Is Your Garage. Gorgeous example.
An exquisite example of the mark.
An exquisite example of the mark. And he'd done loads of work to it, but
Yeah.
driving down, it did P38 things. So all the dash electrics had gone down, but it was still running. Drove it onto the lift to do diff oil and some other bits. Turned it off. That was game over. Done.
Yeah.
And he had to go back to Thailand in a few days.
Yeah.
From this, and I walked into This Is Your Garage and I was drawn to it like a fucking moth to flame because I love P38. I was like, and I'm walking towards it, I'm like, it's the HSE. It's the big one. It's got the 4.6. It's got the tan leather. It's British Racing Green.
Oh
Epsom
my
green.
God.
It's fucking gorgeous. Right wheels. I was in love the minute I met it. And I'm chatting away to him about it and he was explaining what the problem was. I was like, oh yeah, these are lovely. And he just went, why don't you look after it for me? And this was Mr. used to saying no to everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't. And he went, why not?
Yeah.
I was like, well, because insurance. He was like, I'll pay for the insurance.
Yeah.
Just the dude just wasn't bothered.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's like, if you fix it for me and then look after it while I'm in Thailand, obviously I'll pay for any work that he's doing and then it keeps it running. It's cheaper than me getting hired.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we did a shitload of work on it. It was the BCM that was dead, and back when BBA Reman, RIP, was still going. They sent in what they weirdly named a virginized BCM module.
It had never been touched.
It had been untouched. I don't know what that pulling motion was about, but it had been untouched. Reprogrammed it, right as rain, fired up first flick of the key, and then COVID happened, and Andy couldn't come back, so I ended up dailying the fucking thing.
No, I remember your this segue into what you're saying. I remember like the sweet justification you were giving that car. I'm like, you're used to dailying Mavis. She has no outgoings.
Yeah.
She is fuel, but fuel is like she sips. She's like,
it's like
P38 is like the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
What was it you got it down to? 4 miles per gallon, wasn't it?
in traffic. But on a run to Great Yarmouth, I got it to 30.
Exactly.
Yeah. It just didn't like sitting still, and I can respect that.
That's quite, the problem is where we live.
4.6 ADHD.
Because like where we are, like everything's traffic.
Yeah.
Like everything. And you were still working in the city.
Yeah,
Which-
that was a killer. But fuck, was it good at what it did, man? And I loved that thing. And then the electrical gremlins started.
Well, I remember coming to see you. You were doing a decoration job on Madley Park.
Yes.
And we've been out farting around in the Cupra of all bloody things. You're like, mate, I've broken down. I'm like, I don't know why on God's green earth you're calling me. Have you broken down? Why don't you call you?
I need help! It's not 26 miles away!
You can imagine like me being me and like, this never happens to me. Nobody ever calls me for car help or advice. Like, I just need a jump. I was like, you need a jump?
Yeah.
I've got jump leads in the back of this. Mate, I'll be there. We've been like honestly, like me and Kaz were in Kingham. We'd been like fighting around at like some farm shop. I was like, he needs me, and she was like, yeah, but you know, like, he is him. He knows what he's doing. I'm like, no, he needs me, and this is the only time that it's likely in our friendship that I'm going to be able to deliver. I knew it, and I knew it at that, but I could tell him like in the way he was speaking. I was like, oh, I've been in there, like, I don't know, like half an hour. I'm like the other side of the world. We were there like a stabbed rat. I couldn't have been any more happy. I was like, look, watch this. Click, 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 click. Boom. I was like, I've done it. I've repaid like 5.5 years worth of bullshit in one fucking jump start. It's hilarious. But she died into life.
Yeah, and that was the beginning of the electrical problems on the P38. And it just got worse and worse, unfortunately. And Andy made it back to be able to drive that car. It made it worth it. All that fucking work was so that he could come back and see his mother, and he made it back. Obviously COVID stopped him travelling.
Yeah,
he made it back. He was able to use the car, air suspension bullshit aside, the day before he was due to fucking land. So I had to pick him up in the Rocco because so that was embarrassing. Anyway, sorted the air suspension out, fixed a few other bits. It overheated on him once. We sorted that out, and then he was able to use it. We went to the NEC in Birmingham. That was a fucking great trip, and he got to see his mother. And then he, it's fucking just one of those guys you meet in life, and you're just like, I'm so glad I met you. You know what I mean?
such a sweet.
Yeah, what a fucking diamond of a bloke. And he lost his mother, bless him, on that trip. He was flying back to Thailand when it happened, and he got to the other end, and as stoic as Andy is, he just phoned me and basically said, I don't need it anymore, so why don't you have it?
Yeah.
And he fucking just gave it to me. And I just, and again, I dailied that thing for fucking ages.
It must have been like 6-8 months.
Yep, and at least before it started playing up. And I worked through all the various issues.
I'll see you all shortly. I need to sleep. We're back in the room. It's been tough. Like the thing is, when you do podcasts and you drink beer, it messes around with the continuity.
Does it?
Well, I mean, it would, but it doesn't for us.
You don't seem to realise.
We're low key. We're low key.
We have the advantage of the Skyrocket Continuity Dolphin.
Of course.
All the cuts.
It's just a big splash.
It's like
Sploosh. Well, that was a nice big splash from the Skyrocket Continuity Dolphin.
And here we are.
And here we are. So, I was given the P38, gifted the P38.
Yeah, you were
best way to.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
And ran it for a while. Around that time, I recommenced working with one Edwin Klinkenberg, Jack Joy, and Ethan Smale and doing car throttle things. And I'd already been involved in car throttle back at the mud type. It was way too much like a fucking biopic for me. I don't like this because it's not who I am. It just happens to be part of the story. So I'm not fucking name dropping, but that's important to the P38 story.
Yeah. I like them. They're all lovely.
But it is important to the story.
No, but it's part of your story. And
the story of the 38 as well.
Oh my god,
exactly.
Yeah. It was at the point of P38 that you were like, oh my sweet lord, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then
I'd previously done bits for car throttle, and then they needed someone who does K-Jet shit to look at the Golf. Them being the warm, lovely people that they are, I instantly fell into working with them and just got on like a house on fire with them. And then one day I was due to be at This Is Your Garage to do K-Jet stuff on the Golf and shoot some stuff, and the fucking P38 wouldn't start. 45 minutes late, and I was getting proper stressed. And it had done this to me a few times, and it got to a point where I couldn't hack it anymore. And anyway, I got the fucking thing to start, and once it started, it was fucking lovely.
Of course it was. Standard.
Because of course, it's the give and take of a Range Rover. They make you hate them, and then they start, and it's bliss again.
And I blissfully wandered over to Cullum, drove in, walked through the door and went, I'd phoned Andy on the way and explained, and he was like, so sell it. It's your car. Because he's such a good guy. Mellow dude.
Like, you can't do this to me.
Super reasonable.
He might as well have just been like, scrap it.
Absolutely. But he was so chilled about it. But I'd love to know what happened to the P38 after this. But anyway, I walked in and I was like, I got to get rid of this P38. I can't be late for work anymore. Meanwhile, I'd seen a Rover 416 SLI Tourer for £600, been sitting there about 3 months, looking a bit sorry for itself with a low-P fucking driver's mirror.
It was topic of the WhatsApp group for 3-4 weeks.
Gotta be.
At least you should do it. No, I'm not going to. Well,
I can't afford it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'd need to sell the Range Rover, and I don't want to sell the Range Rover because I don't want to do that to Andy. At least, lo and behold, Andy's like, sell the fucking thing.
All whilst we're all sat in like the anxiety worry of like, I can't fuck Andy over this guy. Andy's like, just do what you need to do.
Just get rid of it if you need to. It's your car, was what he said to me. And then Edwin went, we'll buy it. What do you want for it? And I said, well, the scrap value on it is whatever it was. He was like, we'll pay that. Buy it from me. We'll make a video on it. And I said to him, I was like, please don't destroy this car because I know Andy's going to watch. He's like, I won't do that. And then, so they took it on that off-roading video, which actually, in fairness, it just got scuffed up like a P38 should do. They weren't needlessly nasty to it. It just went off-roading like it was fucking designed to do, and then did 70 mile an hour back up the motorway like they were designed to do. Like that's what Range Rover's for. So anyway, that was the story of the P38, and the P38 bought the Rover 416 Tourer.
You did miss one bit of the P38.
Go on.
When it had the cat delete.
Somebody stole the catalyst.
So like post-COVID, when there were no good metal anywhere.
Yes.
There was the absolute.
Cats were they were a desirable thing to have.
They certainly were.
If they were original, they were even more desirable.
Yeah. So I had I had a prospective ace up my sleeve vis-a-vis cats.
They actually got there before you did.
I got there before they did. Hey? Do you not know this part of the story?
We did not. So now,
bro.
Now we're in the story. Now we're
there you go. Now they're interested. Look at them perking up. So
a pair of tarts.
So Andy wanted me to fit a new exhaust system, and he wanted new cats. He wanted from the headers back,
of course,
complete exhaust system. Which, by the way, on a P38 is a cunt of a job because you have to drop the transmission mount in the back to get everything to clear. Just a heads up. Anyway, so. I said to Andy a couple of times, I was like, these original Land Rover cats are like the fucking dog's bollocks. Like, just keep these, they're fine.
Yeah.
I want new ones. I'm like, okay, it's your car? Because back then it was his car.
You do you?
Rang a dude that I got information from through somebody who knew somebody who wanted to give me 70 quid per cat. Being a V8, it had two. So I made a pretty penny out of the cats because they were going to go all scrapping anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Go on. There's a sting in the tail of this whole thing. Anyway, the bastards that tried to steal my cats, they were successful, but they weren't stealing genuine Land Rover cats. What they'd done, they'd looked at the 4.6 HSE and gone, them cats, that's an easy 140 quid right there. Easy 140 quid. They cut the fucking things off. They'd obviously read the part numbers in the fucking car or van or whatever they were in. Realised that they were fucking aftermarket cats and tossed the cunts round the corner from where I live.
You're joking.
Nope.
I didn't know this.
So I come down one morning. I've got my no coffee head on.
It sounds like an AK-47 going on.
For no fucking reason. For no reason. If it had been because they'd made some money, fair.
You'd have been alright with
They
it.
fucking threw them down by the fucking cemetery.
Oh my god.
Just wanting to inconvenience you.
Bastard. Anyway, they also cut through the oxygen sensors, so she was running a Scotch Rich.
Animals.
But that did mean that while she was making 15 to the gallon, she went really well.
Of course you did.
And I fixed
Some would
the
say she was
exhaust.
chooching.
Yes.
Twist.
It's backy in that.
Yummy.
I'm pretty sure I've got tobacco in my lung. Anyway,
That's where it's going.
yeah, fair.
It's got a more direct route, mate.
But yeah, so anyway, they bought the P38 and Jack dailied it for a bit.
He did.
Yeah, and it did what it did to Andy and to me, to Jack, which was
Fucked around.
Andy had it for a while and it was fine. Then it started playing up. Then I ended up with it and it was fine. Then it started playing up. Then Jack had it and it was fine. He was daily in it. If you look in the golf video,
Yes.
the P38 is towing the golf. And then it started playing up. And I lost track of it after that. But yeah, so then
All the while this is happening, the Torah
the Torah's doing Torah things.
arrives on the scene.
Correct. And I buttoned up my property maintenance career with the Torah, and it's right as rain and the clutch went, and the Torah is still outside. Video coming on that soon.
Correct?
Can't say too much more about it as a direct result of that, to be honest.
Indeed. And that's...
The MGZS.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not said a word about that.
You've skirted around it.
And of all of your life, of all the things that have been going on, all the cars that have moved, there's only ever been one constant.
Yeah, which is the ZS.
So talk about the ZS.
So Maggie came into my life in 2017.
Yeah.
When we first moved into our house in 2014, Cara was driving a ZS 120 that her brother had built.
Brackets.
Yeah.
It was, but it wasn't.
It was a case, yeah, so originally it was a Rover that her brother had built into a ZS tribute car back when the ZS was a new vehicle. Registration was N51VDP, which anybody who knows anything about MG Rover stuff should know that's way too early for a ZS.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a fucking blow-by-blow replica of a ZS, except it had a Lotus VHPD K-Series in it that he'd tuned, and it went like fucking stink.
Oh, yeah. If anybody ever set...
Zeus!
Yeah, Zeus.
The Zeus, the ZS, everybody.
Yeah.
That thing went like fucking
That was
stink.
a very earned name as well.
Good car.
What a fucking car.
Anybody who says that the Rover K-Series of that era is not reliable, death be upon you.
Yep. I'll let you in on some information about that in a second. Anyway, when we moved in, this solar red MG ZS pulls up outside our house with my wife in it. We're moving in. And over the road, our prospective new neighbour has his garage door open. And in the garage is an MG ZS in solar red, but it's a saloon body with a small spoiler and a V6 body kit that he'd spec'd as a retirement present to himself when he quit as a sprayer for MG Rover.
Which were how far up the road?
Just up the road at Cowley.
Cowley, yeah.
I think the ZS's were built at Longbridge. I might be wrong in that, but I'm pretty sure the ZS's were built at Longbridge. But they did the factory tour with him where he got to watch his car be built. And
Back when it was a thing.
yep. And then 3 years later, the garage door's open again and it's running. And I said, "I'm taking her out for a drive, are you?" And he went, "No, I'm scrapping it." And I went, "You fucking what?" I said, "Has the head gasket gone?" He went, "No, just want my garage back." And I was absolutely fucking appalled. I was like, "Why are you scrapping it? Is there anything wrong with it?" He went, "No, ASM have offered me 185 quid for it." And I went, "Phone them back and tell them
that you've changed your mind now. I'm going to the cash point. I will get £200 out of the speed bank, and I will give you £200 for that car now. Do not scrap it.
Oh yeah.
And he went, all right, but only if you take it for a test drive. And I drove it to the end of my road, turned it round, drove it back, parked it, and said, I'll take it. He insisted on me taking it for a test drive. And I bought that car, and it had 53,000 miles on the clock, and a fucking stack of paperwork like you've never fucking seen. Both keys, radio code, original Kenwood radio handbook, all the spec sheet, everything, EKA code for the emergency key lockout, the whole lot. And he was going to fucking scrap it because he wanted his garage back. Brutal. And that's the MG that you can see me painting just over there after anyway, that car had a timing belt in 2008 at 35,000 miles.
And big swift, please.
What?
She's still here.
Yeah, that's the service history.
She's still going.
That car had a timing belt in 2008 at 35,000 miles.
So when, it's a lot of like.
I changed the oil in 2018.
Still got oil.
I've put a brake caliper on it for an MOT. Clutch master cylinder, because plastic clutch master and they collapse.
Yeah.
Tyres?
That's it. A tyre. Passenger front every year since I've owned it.
And just drive it normally.
It's those fucking straights, man. I'm telling you, it's those ZS 17 straights. It fucks them. And it's on 111,000 miles as we speak, and it's now 2025, and I still have not done the timing belt, and it's had one oil filter in that time. But K-series engines are unreliable. Yeah.
Who knew?
Oh yeah, original head gasket as well.
Who knew?
And I daren't fuck with it because it's clearly happy.
Don't touch it. Leave it.
You just know I put a new water pump in that thing, and the fucking thing will
I can't do it, mate. That's enough for me.
You need new parts. You're gonna get rid of me.
Doing the Idris Elba because of all the new fucking coolant pressure.
What are you doing? What's all this shite? I was doing well before you came round here.
Oh, just a Brummie girl.
I can say that because my dad and all his family are from that area, so.
I've got to say.
I'm gonna absolve myself.
Yeah, I'm out of that.
How long has your dad lived in the new Key area?
The where area?
The new Key area.
That's a swear word.
I know. Newton Abbott area.
So my old man's been in
600 years? 700 years?
He's about 600 years old, yeah. I'd say it's 60 years this year.
And still, Brummie.
Still.
I really respect that.
Oh yeah, still.
He's like Ozzy in that regard.
They never lose.
Bless him. This is a Christmas podcast. Ozzy.
Prince of Darkness.
God bless you. Miss you, man.
But they never forget it. They've always got it. It's that underlying tone. It only ever comes out when they're fuming.
Brummie
really
locks
happy to
in,
see
man.
you.
Like, it just doesn't fucking go.
Yeah, it doesn't go away.
No.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. So, yeah. Yeah, mad respect.
She's still there. She's still doing her thing. She's still acting. Tootling along day to day.
That fucking car just doesn't die, man.
It doesn't. But I feel like with cars, unless they're French, no disrespect.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The amount of them that I've killed.
You can.
He's taken some heads.
I feel like with those, like.
Oh, they went proper French route, didn't they? If you lose the head.
Just let them do their thing. Let them stay in their own lane.
Yep.
Leave them alone, like every other British person. Just
Benevolent neglect.
Never neglect. Just let me do my thing. I know what I'm doing.
Yep.
I'll let you know when there's a bit of a problem. Don't park me in places I don't want to get whacked.
Yep.
They're all right.
All right.
Fair. Yeah, fair.
Oh,
but that
was horrifying.
Yeah.
The way he sort of like dawdled up to the house. Look. I think I've hit your car. Almost like a fucking chuckle brother.
I think I've hit it.
And I come down and it was like, you've pulled its face off, Ken.
But he probably couldn't even see what he was up to.
Fuck me.
Wait, did you say Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He drove in, Leslie's Qashqai wasn't parked there. So it was from the front of the ZS, the width of my driveway and John's driveway, and a fucking car length to Ganger's camper.
I couldn't see it.
And pulling in to that space, he dug in just behind his front wheel, and he dragged it, fucked his alloy, the entire side of his brand new Astra, and started peeling the bumper back, and came up to the house and went, I think I've hit your car.
I think
Really?
it's nice to know there's a couple of girls in there talking to it.
Cara was fucking fuming.
I bet
Yeah, I'm not
she
surprised.
was spitting feathers.
Oh, the funny thing is, knowing this particular gentleman, how he drives,
He shouldn't be on the road.
he really should not.
We can't talk about the previous. But that's probably us in cars, isn't it?
That's our car backstory.
That's probably us.
Has anybody got the eye on anything else?
Or
I mean, I've got my eye on something, but I'm not allowed to say about it because it's future content.
The Rascal.
Yeah.
Have we got a plan for the
That's
Rascal?
what-
Exactly.
Plans.
That's all I'm allowed to say, though. We've got plans for the Rascal.
We could talk about plans. It's shit talking right
yeah, I
up
was
until it
going to
happens.
say,
So,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
it's
I mean, we could all talk about everything. I mean,
yeah.
I suppose like in the meantime I've had the coupe, which hasn't really had a mention, but
Yeah, the 1 Series.
yeah, the one. So I've got one series
With
I've
the
got-
drive shafts and,
Yeah, I've
and
got
the
an
ABS stuff.
Affiliation to BMW, even though they wanted to take the family business way back when. That's another story.
Yeah. That was a cunt's trick.
Yeah, it's been like in between. You've done loads of work. You did the drive shafts on it, which is a big job.
Fucking job.
And he only did it because he's my friend.
E82.
The 82 coupe, 130, well 125i, but it's a 130.
Don't touch rear drive shafts.
Don't touch them. Yeah, they're done now. Like that's them from probably my ownership. I should imagine.
Sure are.
Who knows?
Do it again.
Yeah. Well, that's it's running, driving, everything. There's no lights anymore.
Fucking running the warranty on that cunt. Like Boom. Not my problem.
That just sits in the driveway, ready. I mean, it's just ready and waiting, really, for when it comes to like track days and stuff. Like what it was bought for. I've always had like that big thing of having the daily and then the toy
Yeah.
and then the mini and then I think it's just going to take its time, isn't it? We've got getting married next year, which is
Congratulations.
yeah.
Win rare
good
is
time.
you.
So it means that that life is in the way, and that's fine. Like it happens. So it just sits there on trickle charge, and it just purrs away. Good fuel economy now as well. Like doing 30 to the gallon.
And as for the Mini,
Yeah, correct.
you know from Nigel out there that you can squeeze the Mini in here.
Well,
Yes.
that might be a question for on the pod. Brackets off the pod.
Oh, we need to do a big road trip between the three of us.
It's going to need a bit. So I've got a 1275 GT, tax exempt.
Nice.
It's my first car. I've had it for 20 years this year.
All three of us still own our first vehicles.
Yeah,
Well, technically, our first road legal vehicles.
The Cinquecento
It's the
doesn't
first
matter.
car you drove. It was the first.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I think they're the ones that count.
Yeah.
I think a big pilgrimage. Well, probably for you guys next year. Probably not for me, but we should definitely get them all together and have some photos taken. We're an eclectic bunch. Like we've got a bit of a mix of everything, which I think is really good and all different. And I think, today's farm boy's first time sitting in the Mini.
Yeah.
I haven't even driven a standard one.
No,
yet.
that was
Meanwhile,
so
you have brought up Mini.
Yeah, like standard ones, I still think are the best thing since sliced bread. A modified one, it'd be like showing you fire for the first time.
And my first experience in a Mini was your GT.
Yeah, going down to get it.
Happy round Didcot.
8 years ago.
Christ.
When we brought it up here.
That was in Carla.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, fuck me. Here's what we do. Here's what we do.
Go.
Shut up. Here's what we do. So, Carla came from Phillips Tyres in Oxford, not that big of a deal. But, here's what we do.
Tell me.
I drove you down in Carla to pick up the Mini.
Yep.
And we went to Sandwich in Kent to pick up the Rascal. In Susie. So we need to work something out where we go to all those places.
Yeah.
So maybe Carla, because Susie hasn't been off the road for that long, so it's cheating. I think
Carla, the rascal, and the clubman
Yeah.
should go to Kent
Yeah.
and then down to the bay.
Oh,
Yeah.
finish it off in the bay. I'll tell you what, fellas.
What a fucking
I'll take you
iconic
out for
shot.
fish and chips.
Let's do it.
There
We'll
you
go
go.
to the Green Ginger and get some Wetherspoon pints.
Oh, you're on my time. Let's go for it.
That sounds like a plan.
Well, lock it in.
It's been a fucking pleasure, boys.
There you go.
There you go.
Ladies and gents, thanks ever so much.
Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Hot Intake podcast.
Yeah, Series 1, Episode 1. Here we are.
It's going to be
We
serious.
drank so much. Yeah, sorry. I don't know anything other than serious.
Surely season.
Will I say series?
Series, season? Which one are we going for here?
You choose.
Well, the thing is season and series make no difference at all
same-
to each
same
other,
difference.
but you have to stick to it whichever. So
Yeah.
I'm easy either way.
I think Series 1.
Series
Series one.
Series one.
episode 1.
Yeah.
Which
Episode
gives
one.
me, that's perfect, that gives me a do-over because I got the name wrong just now, of the Hot Air Intake podcast.
Here we are. Because all we do is hot air.
Yeah, it's just hot air.
It's just
you
hot
guys
air.
get to intake it.
Yeah.
So,
And you can
um,
tell us where we're going wrong and what should we be
Yeah.
doing. Tell us what you want us to talk about next time as well.
Absolutely.
That's the
Oh,
biggest
yeah,
thing.
100%.
Because we've been blowing hot air for the past
3 hours?
probably at least.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us what you want to do. We'll probably have a cookout on the next one again, I should imagine.
Maybe not in here this
Probably
time.
outside next time.
Probably outside would be a good idea.
Or at least with an extractor fan.
It's still smoky in here.
It's still, it's been a pleasure. And we'll be on the live streams. We'll be dropping around.
Fucking right.
Here for the next video.
Yeah.
Just got to keep supporting this guy because he's doing big things. And we're here for it. We were here when it was toilets. We were here when it was.
Yeah, exactly.
We were here when it was sink replacement units
Yep.
and chatting shit.
WD-40.
Correct.
And a Halford's breakdown kit in the back of my Skyrocket out there.
Here we are, chatting absolute hot air on the Hot Air podcast.
Absolutely.
For next time, I'm going to try and find the photos of you inside
Your
bonnet of a inside the bonnet of a Scirocco.
We'll post some extra.
He became one with the car.
Yeah,
That was Carla as
There's
well.
got to be extra content, extra photos on the members only.
Yeah, yeah.
All of the stuff that we've talked about, they've got to be in there.
100%.
Ladies and gents,
Cheers.
cheers.
We're going to go and finish having our Christmas do.
Designated driver.
Can we get a
Yay!
gents? Gents, what a fucking pleasure.